No, mine's pink. I don't even know my own pressings. This one's pink. Hey guys, what's up? It's Liz, and today I will be showing you 10 of my favorite records that I own at the moment. This could be because they're like one of my favorite albums, or I've just been listening to it a lot lately, or it just came out recently and I just can't stop listening to it. They're all right here. They all hold a special place in my heart, and let's get into it because this is my third video of the day. Got a lot to film. The first one for me is my favorite album from this certain artist, and it is The Maine's American Candy. This album is the album that got me to fall back in love with The Maine. It has my favorite The Maine song on it. Unlost is my favorite, and it's actually like a really pretty pink pressing. It's like bubblegum pink. See? Really pretty. I remember when they announced it and I didn't have a record player at the moment, and then they sold out, and I was like, well crap. They like repressed it and I was like, oh my god, I have to get this, don't I? It's funny because I'm wearing their sweatshirt from the show that I just went to, so. The Maine American Candy. Love it. It was actually on my record player, I just took it off. It's a great album. You should probably listen to it. The next one for me is an album that I have been listening to a lot lately. I remember hearing this album back in July when I stayed at Zach and Jake's house. I remember Zach saying, hey, do you guys want to hear a song off that album? Me and Liz were like, yeah, sure, cool, whatever. And then basically played us the entire freaking album. From what I heard and remember, it was amazing. So the next one for me is Sleep On It's Overexposed album. They just released this. It's their debut album. My favorite song is Autumn, I Wish I Was Better. Great album, great band, super nice guys. It's pressed on this teal color. It looks blue when you look straight through it, but like when you tilt it to the side, it looks teal. I love it. It's one of my favorite colors. You guys did a great job. Very proud. Fuck, I can't get this back in. You should definitely check it out. Next one for me is an album that I have been listening to a lot lately. It's one of my all-time favorite albums, and it is Transit's Joyride. My favorite Transit album, very underrated. No one talks about it, or I remember hearing a lot of people talk bad about it. Guys, this is a great album. It's also pressed on this really pretty orange color. It reminds me of my Lights album, or my Ed Sheeran album that I have. Very underrated album. A lot of people say that this isn't their best, but I think it's probably their best. Very sad that they're not together anymore. R.I.P. Very sad I won't hear any of these songs live, so that's great. Next one for me is probably one that you probably expect. It is from my favorite band, State Tramps, and it is my favorite album from them, The Finer Things. This is the album that got me into their music. This album has my favorite song, Hard to Please, which is number 3 on the album. Great band, great album. I think this is like it's like a ice blue pressing. It reminds me of Kool-Aid. No, it reminds me of the Gatorade flavor, the ice blue flavor. Yeah? Anyone? No? Alright. If you haven't already, which I'd be very surprised because I feel like all my subscribers know about State Champs. If you haven't, go check out this band and this album. It's great. The next one for me, you'll probably never guess. This was probably one of my favorite albums growing up. It is a movie that came out, I think, the year I was born. I have the Lion King soundtrack on vinyl. It's a picture disc. I remember ordering this and thinking, wow, I'm gonna cry while listening to Circle of Life. It's just a movie that whenever I think of it just makes me smile. It makes me instantly happy, so I had to have this on vinyl. It's just a part of my childhood that I wanted to carry on with me for the rest of my life. And finally they took it out of the Disney Vault and finally released it again, and I definitely bought it. A collector's one because I'm ridiculous. But yeah, Lion King, favorite Disney movie probably. Yes, I love it. This movie just makes me so happy. Next one for me is one that I recently just got. So fun fact, they sell vinyl at Target now, like in the store. Didn't know that when I went, and I saw this and thought, wow, Liz, your inner child is showing because you just bought Moana's soundtrack on vinyl. It's on standard black, and not gonna lie, maybe it's just because I want to think this, but the soundtrack sounds 10 times better on vinyl. Like the first track gave me goosebumps. Didn't happen in the movie, but when I played it on my record player, it did. The next one for me is an album that just came out. It is Knuckle Puck's Shapeshifter. This one is pressed on yellow. This one is their Urban Outfitters pressing. It is like a lime green, highlighter yellow. Great album, you guys. If you haven't already checked it out, you need to. Favorite song off of this? You know, I really like Nervous Passenger because I felt like it was a good intro track to have. It just like builds up everything, and then you like go right into Twist, and then Double Helix gone. Everyone Lies to Me. That's a very intense song. That's a good song to run to. Want Me Around is probably my favorite off of this. Next one for me was one that was released earlier this year, and this is Grayscale's Adornment album. It's probably my favorite pressing that I own. So pretty. Like, look at it. It's beautiful. I need to get a different, this thing isn't really holding together very well. I've been listening to this a lot lately after I saw them live on the 4 Year Strong tour. Great tour. Great band, super nice guys, love them to death. Will forever support them. Their artwork's interesting. Favorite song on this, Fever Dream. We all knew that was coming. Also listen to Mum if you haven't already. It's a good one. This is my second to last one, and you're gonna be like, huh? My most prized possession. Also, fun fact, did you know that they're releasing all of the, like the first 5 soundtracks on vinyl at like a collector's thing? It's like $250, so who wants to buy that for me? Honestly, I'll pay you like $30 if I could just have the first soundtrack. That's all I want. I don't want the entire thing. I want the first soundtrack. I've been talking about it forever. Like, that's on my wish list. I want the first Harry Potter movie soundtrack on vinyl. That's all I want in life. But my brother got this for me for Christmas last year. Best Christmas present I have ever received. Thank you, Patrick. Yeah, I have a brother, fun fact. And Harry Potter is just something that makes me super happy, so having this on vinyl was great. It's pressed on black. There's 2 discs. And my next and last one is After Laughter. This is pressed on orange, I think. I wanted the blue pressing, but I was late to the party, so no, mine's pink. I don't even know my own pressings. This one's pink. Love it. I was late to the party. I didn't get the teal one like I wanted, but that's okay. Still a great album. Love it so much. Definitely my favorite tracks are Told You So, Fake Happy, and Idol Worship. And Tell Me How. Tell Me How. Emotional. But yeah, great album, great band. Still want to see them live. Still haven't seen them live, but that's okay. Those are like my favorite records of the moment. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Comment if you collect vinyl or even CDs, what CD or records are your favorite that you own at the moment, because I would love to know. And also, do I need to add any others into my collection, because that's important. I'm always looking to have more vinyl. Like, you don't need to stop me. I already have a lot. Actually, my collection's grown a lot this year. It's crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and comment down below. Tell me your thoughts on the video and what you would like to see next. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I put videos out 1 to 2 times a week, and you can follow me on any of my social media sites at Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, or Snapchat at SeaBethan. It's the same way spelled on every single account. I hope you guys have a great day today, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I'm at an all-time.